We are live from South Hagerstown High as the Brunswick Assassins in the white, based out of Brunswick, Maryland, take on the program in black, based out of Hagerstown. Assassins number 10 in the power, or number 4 rather, or yes, the Assassins are 10, sorry, in the power rankings. Program is number 4. First time we have seen the Assassins since the Bassford Bowl on April 29th, a 23-6 loss to Survivors. As for the program, they are sitting at 3-1 right now, with a chance of being A bracket eligible by the end of this game. The Assassins, however, they need to win out to stay A bracket eligible. A loss today and they are eliminated. So here we go. First of 6 games today. A lot in the gun. Snap, handoff, cutting inside. And they're going to get a first down. This week marks 1 year since we began live streams here in the Washington County League on a consistent basis. My own, rather. It was 1 year ago tomorrow we did the first week of games, which featured Broad Axe versus Red Knights, the epic comeback, as well as Ruckus TMT and the Ducks TMT games that day, May 21st, 2017. Here in the gun. Snap, Malott fires, complete. And flag pulled immediately. Currently, we have 4 games on tap for live streaming. After this will be Survivors Top Gun 11:30. The game of the week, Mayhem and Affiliates at 1. And the other game of the week, Broad Axe Adrenaline Rush at 3:30. There will be no broadcasting of Mayhem Top Gun unless it is a close game late in the 4th quarter. Same policy. However, I am still open to streaming Knights and Ruckus in its entirety. Malott in the gun. Snap. Deep ball and one-on-one. Got it! He will score! Touchdown program! A 58-yard completion, and the program goes up 6-0 on the Assassins. The deep ball was key for them last week. Against Top Gun, they burnt them twice for touchdowns on deep balls. And on the opening drive, it did the same thing to the Assassins. Extra point coming from Marshall. He made a 39-yard field goal last week to make it 7-0 to boot. Snap. Kick. Good. And the score is 7-0 program. And due to the sunlight, we are going to go in the secondary for the Assassins offense as we retreat to the program sideline. And they're electing to kick off, actually. Maybe. Marshall wants to kick it, obviously. But it seems like they won't. So we'll go to the 40-yard line, the first down line, as we sit with the program sideline for the program's first defensive possession.
Hey, Joey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you?
Damn, we get to play on a good day.
That's time we play on a good day, too. Sun finally back out. I believe this is the first time we've had sunlight all season. Temperature will be a high for this one, 85 degrees, around 2 o'clock. We'll see how it factors in.
It's brunch time.
As it'll be the hottest conditions we've had all season. And false start. As entering the game for the Assassins is Scotty Scott at quarterback. Last seen with Ruckus last season. He took Ruckus in the spring season to the A Bracket Championship game. A 34-21 loss to Broadaxe. Haga will not be playing today. Neither will RJ Hilliard, who got in a quarterback against Survivors 3 weeks ago. So Scotty in the game. Back for the first time since last November. Scott in the gun, handoff, and going nowhere. And the run game not effective against this program defensive line, one of the best units in the league. It is a very elite line. Perhaps the best.
It is. He's cracked.
Horrible kid.
Hey man,
It went through.
That's all that matters.
I hate when I hit
So
it back.
second down for the Assassins. They tried to go pound for pound on them, but it didn't quite work out.
Let's go, baby.
Let's see if maybe they can outflank them.
Out here.
Capo, 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 kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill.
Snap, Scotty.
Told you to fucking out here, dude.
And I heard a flag pull, but there was no call by the official. As he completes the swagger for a gain of maybe an inch. So third down coming up for the Assassins.
I suggest to you and I'm down to get up. I'm down to get up 13-14, nothing to end. Because I mean, we got to get work for now, just in case deeper in the season.
I know. They look good though.
I'm gonna boot it.
So third down, line the game right here. Program's defense in front of us, and the Assassins down at about the 25, 26 yard line. Got to go about 14 yards. See if Scott can get him down there. Snap. Scotty. Gonna go sideline, one-on-one, incomplete.
Run!
A little too much. Otherwise, I think that would have been 6. And they are going to punt it. So a 3 and out for the Assassins. As the running game gets stuffed.
Scotty can't throw that good, so it doesn't matter. He can't hit a deep ball to save his life.
The short ball doesn't get much. And the deep ball is a little too high.
And if they set it, if they punt it, they set it, they're declaring.
So the Assassins will punt.
Hey, Matt, come on, baby. Right here. I was hoping you see it because it was like no safety. We were literally on the sideline.
And now he's going to rugby kick it. And, well, let's set it better.
And people laugh at special teams. Let's get it!
As I believe that might be a net gain of -2 yards.
Let's go.
He was trying to rugby kick it, but he kicked it a little too close to his own sideline. And the program will take over with very favorable field position after the punt. They're going to mark it up there, so it may have been a negative net gain. The punt might have actually gone negative yards. And not the start you wanted if you were the Assassins. Okay, they're going to move it up here now. All right. So there was a gain of about 8, maybe. Nonetheless, first down for the program.
Check 3. Go wide.
Snap, Malott, toss to the left, and he's going to be corralled immediately. And Cornwell got right to him. In spite of the score against Survivors, the Assassins defense looked electric. They got through on blitzes the whole game. They handled the game extremely well. It's just their offense could not avoid turning the ball over. 6 interceptions thrown in that game, 2 of which returned for touchdowns by the Survivors. Otherwise, if you look at the stats, take out the score, it looks like an Assassin's victory. Man in motion. A lot hands off the McKinley. Cuts to the right, and he's going to get a bounce for a small gain. About maybe 5 or 6. So it sets up a 3rd down for the program.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Don't let him get past. Give him a chop, Reggie. Give him a chop, Reggie. He needs some excitement. Run.
Field ain't too bad, actually, surprisingly. Snap Malott. Fires complete. First down with a stiff arm. And here comes the program. And they're just easily moving it on the Assassins. We won't go to the red zone camera, at least not yet. Snap, Malott. Corner off the hands, incomplete. Otherwise, that's 6.
I think you lost that one.
Hey. The sun's right there.
So 2nd and goal for the program.
Watch that run. Yeah, it's coming. Watch that run left.
Snap, Malott. Fires to McKinley. Has he got it? Yes! Touchdown program! They're going to call quarter on that note as the program takes a 13-0 lead on the Assassins. Marshall will kick the extra point. And afterwards, we'll walk all the way to the other side of the field for the next drive.
Gap's closed.
Snap. Kick is good. And the program is up 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. As the Assassins hopefully can try to get something going on offense. Because by the looks of this game, it's going to be all program.
I'm trying to get right. We need to touch you.
They have to speed up the Assassins on all 3 fronts of the game. Offensively, they've outflanked them. Defensively, they shut them down. And if we were to compare special teams, Kyle's 2 extra points versus that punt, it's definitely in favor of the program right now. And the Assassins lining up for their second drive, but they're already down 14-0. Scotty in the gun. Mind you, it's not played since last November. So, still trying to get the rust off. Been 6 months. Snap. Scotty takes the pitch. Gonna go on the screen. And he's had the blockers. but just quite couldn't get out of there.
Second down.
Second down coming.
Ten in the huddle.
Scott in the gun.
Motion!
Man in motion, handoff, and that's going nowhere. That was blown up from the get-go. And again, the mismatch of program's defensive line versus the Assassins' offensive line rears its head. Third down coming.
Hey, hurry up! You'll get some of this action!
So the Assassins have lost 9 yards on this drive. Snap, Scotty, rush coming. Throws and incomplete. Little off on the deep ball again, and they'll punt once more. This offense not quite in sync. This is Scotty's first day on the team. As they will punt it.
That's fourth down.
Fourth down, guys.
Fourth down, guys. Fourth down. It's fourth down.
And the program was not aware that it was fourth.
It's fourth. I was aware. They weren't aware. I was aware.
Back up, Black.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
They can't do nothing
Average of
fancy.
1 yard.
What
So
do you
let's
mean?
see what this one
What about them is fancy?
And here comes the punt, and it's a better punt.
It went out. It went way
Okay,
up.
maybe
They
not.
better mark that fairly way up there. No, they gave him some. They gave him some.
To make the game fair, they'll start the drive in the forest.
That's the start of the day.
Joey.
As the way it's going, it's all program early on.
Hey, my sweatshirt. I'm ready to bring this sweatshirt out, man. I love that.
And yes, we'll actually go back here. Back on the program sideline. Because the sun, forgot all about it.
Yeah.
So I'm at the first down line.
Hey, he does CrossFit.
Malott in the gun. Snapped. Handoff and nothing there. A good pull.
Hey, O-line, y'all got to talk.
As the Assassins defensive line
They
wins
ain't
that
doing
trench
nothing, you're just
battle.
missing assignments.
Don't be surprised to get a deep shot here. They've worked all game. I just say what I see.
Joey, I got some new program, Kush. The game.
I'm listening. We're also on stream.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I forgot. I forgot.
Hey, play him up.
Snap, Malott. And they got him. Long delay with the whistle, but the Assassins defense gets to Malott. As it is third down now, and the Assassins hoping to get a stop so they could get out of this 14-0 deficit, as the program has dominated on all three facets of the ball. It's easy to see why they are number 4 in the power rankings. A much improved squad from a year ago. Arguably, so is the Assassins. But the program, considering where they were after losing in the B bracket semis to the Spartans, is quite incredible to say the least. So third down. Snap. And they finally get him. Program wants a hold. They're not going to get it. So fourth down, and the program lost about 20 yards of that drive. But the Assassins score a victory on this possession, and they will punt it. Kyle Marshall will be the punter. Snap, Marshall. And he'll put it deep, way deep. And he bobbles it, gets it finally. See if he can do anything with it. He does not. And we'll head back onto the field as the Assassins hope to move the ball here. They have yet to get a first down in this game. And it's going to be a re-kick. So an eligible man downfield, and there will be a re-kick. And eligible on program. Hello, guys. Ashley, how you doing? I'll say guys to all three of you. Then I realized I already saw like two of you earlier.
I love you.
Sure. So they're going to punt it. They're ineligible downfield. Marshall will boot it. And it goes to the exact place it was before. And this time the Assassins will lose yards because of it. So what can go wrong has gone wrong for the Assassins. They accept the penalty, but it comes back to bite them as they will actually have 10 less yards than they had before. So even when they win, they find a way to lose. You haven't seen me talk trash yet. This is me mild.
Go. Come on. Get it.
10 in the huddle.
And the Assassins with the ball back, trailing 14-0.
Timeout, Assassins.
And they will call a timeout before the first down. We talked about the rust. It's been 3 weeks since we last saw the Assassins. It's been almost a month since we had a full slate of games. We've only had a total of 8 played since April 22nd. Today we'll have 6. First appearance for a lot of teams in almost a month.
Hey, D-line, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Hey, Yon, flip.
So Scotty in the gun. He has 1 tight end and 1 back and 3 wide. Snap a little high. Rush coming. He pitches in the last second. Scotty never had his flag pulled. And it's an inadvertent whistle by Don Brown. Scotty got it off, and honestly, it looked like the runner had some space. But an inadvertent whistle. And again, when they win, they lose. So they'll replay the down. Your sideline soundtrack, courtesy of Mayhem today. We're gonna move Wagner up. See what Scotty has planned. Snap. Fires with deep along the sideline. Incomplete. Still off of the deep ball. And we're at the 2-minute warning with the score program 14, Assassins nothing. Mayhem arriving. They will play Top Gun at 10:15. We will not have that game, but there may be bonus coverage in the event of. However, you do get to see both Top Gun and Mayhem in action in separate games. You'll see Top Gun against Survivors at 11:30, and then you'll see Mayhem against the Affiliates at 1. Man in motion. Fake rush coming. Scotty gets it off though. Complete. 3rd down. Still short of the first. They got to hurry up. Assassins might want to get a score here before half. Because the program does, because with that, they will get a chance to the second half to possibly tie it with a score here. Cannot remember what I was going to say there. Here we go, Scotty in the gun. And a false start on the Assassins.
Oh, this one,
So 3rd down for the Assassins. Need a conversion. Snap. Here comes the rush. Fires to Swagger, who fell, and it's intercepted. Cortez Boyce, who's going to run down the sideline. Will he score? Yes, sir. Touchdown program.
Godspeed, my friend.
20-0. But Donna has a flag down. And the program, with the pick 6, has made it 20-0 on the Assassins.
Is that good?
Better than 21-0.
Let's go.
Marshall will kick the extra point. As the pick 6 is blowing this one out of the water already for the program on the Assassins. Snap. And kick is good. And they're going to call a half with the score. Program 21, Assassins nothing. They'll be back for the second half. We are back for the second half as the program and Kyle Marshall are going to attempt a kickoff.
Oh yeah, go get it, Gino. Go get it, Gino.
And Swagger will field it. He's got to pitch it though. Probably the best decision he'll make. As Kyle got laid out on the block. I don't think they caught it though. And the Assassins actually get a pretty promising field position out of all this. They look good early.
I got down on me and everything. I'll get in like that. Hey, Last, stay on. I know you got one.
So first down for the Assassins, down 21-0 here in the third quarter. It's been a very one-sided game to start. And I'm trying to decide where the ball is. We are in the sideline camera due to the sunlight. That would have been directly in front of us. Snap, Scotty. Pitches that, bobbled in the air, and they're going to lose yards. 0 first downs for the program, or the Assassins rather. It's been all programmed from the start of this.
Hey Jordan. Hey Jordan. Have you been to the gym?
Yes. Yes. Hey, look. Are you doing well on these dudes?
From the gun is Malott. I'm sorry. Is Scotty rather. Still a little sleepy. I got off work very late last night. Scotty, snap. Rush cut. They got the sack. Swagger runs, but to no avail. And perhaps the most dominant defensive line in this league is backing it up right now on the field. Oh, you guys will fire up if you keep this up.
Depending on how the rest of the game goes. I mean,
yeah.
I don't see all the good games we got going. I don't see shutouts coming.
And I think you guys are number 2 right now behind Ruck.
Man, defense.
No, Ruck is number 1.
Ruckus?
Yeah, 11 points per game, just surrendering.
I thought Mayhem was up there.
No, Mayhem's like 3rd. Mayhem might be 2nd. I think you all might be 3rd. Yeah. Discussing the scoring defense, which this program team has not allowed a touchdown since their win against the affiliates on April 22nd. So at the end of this one, if this holds up, they would have gone a month without allowing a touchdown. Fires it deep, incomplete. It was 3-on-2.
It's a prayer! It's a prayer!
So 4th down coming up for the Assassins.
Hey, it look good. Don't take his gym membership. Don't take the membership.
And the program are in mid-season form right now, and no better time to get there. A win here, and they will be A bracket eligible. One more win after that, and they will clinch the bid. And the Assassins, with a loss here, will be eliminated from A bracket contention, which means they only have 9 teams left who can get in, and a field of a maximum of 6.
Dino, pop off! We need a gunner!
So here comes another punt by the Assassins.
There's not even a gunner over there.
And this punt actually isn't too bad. So the guys get a little roll and we'll go out of bounds. So the special teams have improved for the Assassins, but the offense remains stagnant, as the program will take back over. And it looks like if they can keep this going, we'll be sailing to another victory. This team only won 3 games back in the fall. A win today, and they'll have more wins than last season. Easily the most improved team of the year is the program. A team that I personally thought was on the deathbed after last season, where they went an astonishing 3-7. I had them picked to only win 3 games at the beginning of the season. They have surpassed those expectations almost. And a false start to start the drive.
Oh, you good, you good.
On the gun. And throws underneath, and somehow they're going to get a first down out of this. I'm not sure how they did, but they managed to get more than what they should have gotten by a mile. That looked ugly, but instead it's a 15-yard gain and a first.
Hey, boy, that's them arm. Hey.
Hey, Cecilia. DJ, go. Can I get a Jordy? Can I get a Jordy? Okay, ready. 35 yards forward.
10, Adam, 10.
A lot from the gun. One back, 4 wide. Throws, complete CJ Owings. And he just dusted. There was no effort there by the defender. And the program is just practically walking down this field. Trying to increase their lead to 4 scores. I have to say, this is significantly better than what they showed last year.
Hurry up, hurry up,
Snap, Malott fake. Fires, incomplete. So 3rd down coming up for the program.
Hurry up!
I get it off. Snap, Malott. Fake. Fires, incomplete, off the hands. So the assassin's going to stop. Actually, maybe not. Looks like the program will go for it. Or, no, they're punting it. Well, that was confusing. Malott ran onto the field as if, well, he went to the huddle as if to call a play, but instead they're going to punt it. I don't think it's a fake or anything. It might be. Marshall is going to his left. He's going to throw it, and incomplete. So after all that, it is for naught, and the Assassins will get the ball at midfield. What a strange play in terms of a fake. Program says inadvertent whistle, and I'm with the Assassins. I didn't
Rotate every seat. We're good. Wide down, listen to Scotty. Wide down.
Stand in the huddle. Stand in the huddle.
And we have a quarter, well, maybe not. I think this is a special call. Snap direct, and nowhere. And again, a trench war heavily favoring the program. So second down for the Assassins.
Stand in the huddle.
Same formation. This time they'll throw it back to Scotty. He needs to get it off. Swagger down there. Still a little high, incomplete. Scotty's 0 for 5 on that deep ball. So fourth down for the Assassins, and if you're trying to win this game, I'd say just go for it. Nothing much to lose here. And that's the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3, it is program 21. The Assassins nothing. And it's third down apparently. They signaled fourth initially. This will switch sides.
I want to pick that quarterback. A yard? Let's just get a yard. I got like 10 yards. Scotty, 10.
Scotty in the gun with Wagner in the backfield. 4 wide. Snap here on third. Fires it up, has an open receiver. It's Dinges who's got the first. He's trying to cut inside. He'll be short though. Let's see. Don called a penalty. Holding, he's going to say.
I got hold on offense.
Hold on the offense, and the Assassins' best play of the game is called back. It may not be raining out here, but it's raining pretty hard on the Assassins right now. As the holding penalty will set them back.
When I put him down, he's like, nice ball. Who was it on? Sorry.
Hey, three. Real quick.
Field's not that muddy actually, except for the middle. But otherwise, it's fine. It looks better than Matthews Field does right now. I saw that picture earlier. So third down, take 2. Snap, rush coming, and they get him. Then the story of the game. as they get the sack, and it'll be 4th down. And this program team looking really impressive right now, defensively. They have not allowed a touchdown since the 3rd quarter against the affiliates back on April 22nd. And the way this is looking, that streak will continue. So they will punt it. I wouldn't say they're admitting defeat yet, but that's been pretty. In fact, we're going to try to get it from the back here. Snap coming. Almost blocked. And it goes out. We almost had a good shot of a punt block.
Mike, what are you doing? Big play! Big play! Big play, you playing?
And program back on the field. Sitting on a 21-0 lead. Snap. That was an interesting fake. And he gets pulled on the option. Quick shot of the field, not as bad as what we were all thinking. Has been a lot of heavy downpours in the area this week. South County and Frederick County were hit pretty hard by it. No rain today in the forecast. There's a 15% chance at best. Hopefully the odds are in our favor for the remainder of this day. And they're going to call a timeout. And they need a new bell from Malott. Give us time to give a shout out to the X-Dogs, who were victorious last week, or last night rather, in the Keystone Flag Football League Championship game. X-Dogs will return in this fall season coming up to the Washington County Flag Football League. For now, though, 2nd down for the program after whatever that option play was. So Malott in the gun, has a tight end, 3 wide in the back. High snap, fields it complete. Oh wow! I don't think that should have been a completion. Incomplete, rather. And the light's coming back out, and we're going to go back to the sideline as the sun is creating a glare. We'll head to the secondary camera for this shot. So from the first down count, and that's my phone ringing behind me. Snap Malott, and he is sacked.
Somebody get the catch on tap.
So 4th down. I would imagine the program would want to pack it in here and get ready for another hard-fought battle. Nothing. We're in the secondary due to the sun. In the gun is Malott. Snap. Fires it deep, and oh, just a little high. And that'll bring up a, that should be a turnover actually. So they tried to go deep, and for once they didn't convert on it. And the Assassins will take over, down by 3 scores, but trying to at least get close, make it look a little better, maybe even find a way to come back. It was a year ago tomorrow. We live streamed the first ever game by me. It was Broad Axe Red Knights. The Knights led 14-0 with 2 minutes left before Broad Axe hit a hook and ladder, managed to cause the Knights to lose 23 yards of offense in the next drive, and then scored one more touchdown to come from behind and win 16-14 on Broad Axe, or the Knights rather. One of, if not the greatest comeback in league history. That game was 1 year ago tomorrow. Scott in the gun. Snap. And almost intercepted. Show how much has changed since that game a year ago. The 3 games that day that were streamed were Broad Axe Knights, Ruckus TMT, and TMT Ducks. Since then, most of the Knights would split off a month later to join the affiliates before filming Mayhem. Broad Axe has stayed relatively the same. The Red Knights look incredibly different than they did a year ago. Only a few members left in that squad. The quarterback for Ruckus a year ago when we started this was Scotty Scott. TMT evolved into ADR. And the West Virginia Ducks, in that 3rd game, who were victorious over TMT, have since folded. That was their final win. Scotty in the gun. 5 coming at him. And gets the ball off, complete to the big man, who's pulled down immediately, and we have 2 players down. And we're going to turn away out of respect. And he's getting off the field, so really a scary moment there late in the game. From the gun. Another thing from a year ago was that the Assassins had not even formed when we started this. So, as mentioned before, a lot has changed in the league in the year since we began doing live streams here at Y2 Sports. Snap. Scotty. And missed the pull. And finally they get him. And the Assassins are stalling. Well, that's just how this game is going for them.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Have a look.
Scotty in the gun. Time. They don't got much time left. 3:09 remaining. And Okay.
Gotta get down to the
We will end this broadcast prematurely. But we'll see you all later today.